That's your personal copy, I guess.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let me say before we do any more, this is a formal, obviously a very formal ceremony, but it's very informal when it comes to family taking pictures and that. So feel free to take them from wherever you want to, okay? Next, we'll have Dan Moore.
Good job. Thank you.
Good morning, Arizona.
I will. Raise your right hand. I, Dan Moore,
I, Dan Moore,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of the office of council member
discharge all of the duties of council member
in the city of Sioux City,
in the city of Sioux City,
county of Woodbury,
county of Woodbury,
state of Iowa,
state of Iowa,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now or hereafter required by law.
There you go. We're gonna sign up here. Personal copy.
You had to break that one up a little more than he
Well, I did, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I did help you at the end.
Yes, you did, Your Honor, you did.
Drake,
Yeah, that's I just get a little nervous around judges.
No, she wants to take a picture.
Signing?
No, signing, yeah.
Oh, signing.
Go ahead and sign this one too, and then I'll sign both of them.
All right.
You can take that one with you after I sign.
Good job.
It is tough work.
Just use one of these books or something.
Here.
No, made me laugh now.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay.
Next will be Alex Waters.
I'm surprised you weren't wearing maroon white.
I know, right?
Go. Okay. Raise your right hand. I, Alex J. Waters,
I, Alex J. Waters,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and to the best of my ability,
and to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of the office of council member
discharge all of the duties of the office of the council member
in the city of Sioux City,
in the city of Sioux City,
county of Woodbury,
county of Woodbury,
state of Iowa,
state of Iowa,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now hereafter required by law.
Great.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Well, his disability hasn't stopped him from traveling, has it? No. Wow. It's all Iowa.
Thank you. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I put that in there for you.
Right after you do the swearing in.
You notice how those Morningside College grads don't miss a word?
What'd you say?
I said how the Morningside College grads don't miss a word.
Well, Dan, I was waiting for you to have a stack of pins to sign first letters, then pass it through him, just like the president, buddy. Thought that's
It's
Yeah,
not over with
exactly.
yet, Judge.
Yeah, as soon as we take this next oath, then he's going to say a few words, and
Okay.
I'd like to know how he's going to have that firm that's all here today get enough billable hours in, Judge. Somebody's paying for this.
I mentioned
again.
that when they first walked in.
Every 4 years, somebody gets gouged here in this chamber. But call the roll of the new council members, please.
Capron,
Aye.
Greckin,
Here.
Moore,
Here.
Scott,
Here.
Waters.
Here.
It's my job as mayor to appoint the mayor pro tem, which is, to me, always somewhat of a difficult job because our council is a very well suited, every one of them, to serve in this position. I rarely take time off, but when I do, obviously I need somebody to fill in, and I'm nominating Dan Moore again. Dan did an excellent job the last 2 years. I think the council would agree with that, and so it's my honor to nominate Dan Moore, or to appoint. I guess I get that luxury. I didn't wish it wasn't that way. I wish the council voted on it, but under our form of government, that's the way it works. So I appoint Dan Moore as mayor pro tem, and Dan will take the oath for that now.
Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. Raise your right hand. I, Dan A. Moore,
I, Dan A. Moore,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and to the best of my ability,
and to the best of my ability,
discharge all duties of the office of Mayor Pro Tem
discharge all duties of the office of Mayor Pro Tem
in the city of Sioux City,
in the city of Sioux City,
County of Woodbury,
County of Woodbury,
State of Iowa,
State of Iowa,
as now or hereafter required by law.
is now or hereafter required by law.
There you go. There you go. Line up again and.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep. Take this one. There you go, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. We know your schedule across the alley with the shortage of judges in this state and the lack of ability, it seems like, for the legislators to fund your department like they should. We appreciate you taking the time to come over today. I couldn't miss that opportunity to let people know we should put a little more money in the judiciary system in the state, but I'll go forward now. And Pete, we'll start with you. I know I won't have to use the 3-minute rule with you, so go ahead. Say a few words if you would.
Listen, I'm very thankful to be here. As most of you know, I worked for the city for a long time, and before I retired, and after I got out of it, I realized how much I missed it and tried to evaluate what I could do maybe to help. And I'm still not sure I got the full handle on this yet, but I do enjoy working for the city and being elected by the people to help administer rules and regulations for the city. So it's important to point out that the council can't do these things alone, that they need the input. And I firmly believe the city is a great organization, and the people who work here are good people, and good things happen to good people. So hopefully the first term I had was a good one, and it will be even better on the second 4 years. Let's just hope I can get through the next 4 years, being the senior member. But thank everybody for their good wishes and support of the council and all of the council members. And I know as a group we look to do everything we can to improve quality of life in the city and make this really a great community to live, work, and play in. So thank you very much.
Having
made this mistake numerous times. Would you like to introduce your better half? Well,
Oh, yes, I would. And
I mean,
my wife.
I made that mistake.
My wife Donna is, oh, yes. Well, I'm sure I have too. Although she's kind of a homebody, you know, sometimes it's hard to get her out of the house. But my wife Donna, to my right, to your right as well, I guess, is, stand up there, lady. Just stand up and say hi. We have 3 children, all grown children, but we've been married 46 years, working on 47, and
Wow.
she's the one I really have to worry about keeping happy because I don't think anybody else is going to put up with me, but she's done a really great job, so thank you. Love you. And thank you, Mayor.
I've done that myself.
The next 4 years will go much smoother.
Yes.
Well,
We'll get to go last, you and
I would just like to start by saying how incredibly appreciative I am for this opportunity. I thank the voters of Sioux City that had the confidence in me to elect me to this position. It's been an incredible undertaking, I would say, since the appointment process and now looking into the next 4 years. I'm excited about the opportunity to serve the people of Sioux City, and it's been an honor to do so far. I do want to take an opportunity to thank a few people. I'd like to start with my family that made the trip down from up in Okoboji. I got my parents in the audience as well as my grandfather here today. It's the values that you instilled in me that led me to go into public service and feel this calling to really want to give back to my community. I mean, I look at my mom's volunteerism and really her desire to give back to the community. She's always been active in the church and in different organizations. She, like me, has perhaps an inability to stay home for more than one night a week, so we always have to try to find organizations to give back to. And my dad, I remember campaigning when he was running for sheriff and working at the gas station, and then his dedication to service as a police officer and volunteer firefighter. And I think about the other people that have helped me and supported me. Ellen in the front row for sure. She was right there by my side through this whole process, and I don't know who it was more stressful on, myself or her, but I couldn't have done this without her support. And the final people that I would like to thank are the people up here behind this bench. You know, I think in today's political climate, we sometimes get lost in a lot of the negative. And I tell you what, having served with these people up here behind this bench has been just so humbling and encouraging that no matter if we disagree, no matter the different takes or views on different items or things coming before the council, I trust that all of the people up here are serving to the best of their ability, and I could go to any one of them and ask them for their perspective or their help or their guidance. And I am incredibly grateful and incredibly thankful for that, because I think that some of our governing bodies don't have that camaraderie or that ability to rely and bounce ideas off one another, and that is not something that is lost on me. So I thank all of you behind this bench as well, that it's been incredible working with you so far, and I look forward to the next 4 years as well. So thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, go ahead.
3 minutes? Yeah, here we go. I'll try to be brief.
Take your time.
No, that's okay. I want to thank, first of all, my law family for being here today, and I'd like to have you stand as I introduce you. Maureen Heffernan, please stand. You can stand and sit down. Jeff Johnson, Mark Cord, Caitlin Betcher, Carrie Haruska, Angie Schneiderman, and Amber Hagery. Oh, no, Amber's with the city attorney's office. She used to be with us, so that was an inside joke. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I couldn't serve in this capacity without the support of my law family, and I really mean that, because it takes a lot of time if you're going to do the job right. And we've got good role models up here. They all work hard, and I'm going to work just as hard, if not harder. So thank you very much for that. I want to thank Mary Kay, my fiance, for her love and support through this time of campaigning and everything that comes with it. I very much appreciate Mary Kay and all that you've done to support me in this role and the sacrifices that you make because I'm tied up with various things. I also want to thank Judge Ackerman for being here today and just following up with the mayor's comments. Judge Ackerman, you have done more than most judges to bring justice to the citizens of Northwest Iowa. You have brought respect to the judiciary. And you know, what a lot of people forget is that the courthouse is the safest place for parties to come when there's controversy. And you've helped with that. And you've also been extremely instrumental with drug court. And I really appreciate your support in that area. So I'm glad that you, when you retired, that you took senior status and didn't just ride off into the sunset because your abilities and talent are very much needed in Northwest Iowa. So thank you, Judge Ackerman. Let's see, who else did I want to thank? Well, I want to thank the mayor personally, not only for our friendship, but for your confidence in appointing me as mayor pro tem. I really enjoy the job of mayor pro tem, and the mayor's right. He seldom misses anything. I don't know how the man does it, but he attends most, if not all, events, and when he isn't able to attend, usually he's on city business somewhere else. And so I will not let you down. I won't let the council down. I will serve honorably and ethically, and will do the best representing all of you at these events, because that's extremely important that we have good representation, because as Alex said, we do have a good team up here. It's probably one of the best teams I've ever served with, and I so much appreciate it. Pete, you've been fantastic. I did not know Pete Gretkin before the first election that we ran, and I got to know him, and what an outstanding individual he is. The citizens did good to re-elect you. They really did. Rhonda?
Thank you.
I never know what you add color to the city council. Let me put it that way.
Thank you.
And Alex, you've really done a great job too, and I really appreciate serving with you and with all of you. And Mayor, I don't want to go on about the mayor. I did one time at a joint meeting, and he said, "Stop." But really, the mayor is a good leader. He's a good role model. We can just walk out of the meeting. We come back to the meeting the next week, and we take care of the people's business. And in that regard, I'll tell you what, I want the citizens of Sioux City to know we are really making progress. We're very progressive, and we're getting our trail systems in place, the quality of life amenities that we so much need. We're doing economic development like we've never done before, but I will tell you that it comes with challenges. And I want the citizens to rest assured that each and every one of us up here, we're up for the challenge. We've got great leadership in the mayor and the council, and we will hit these challenges head on. We hope Spectra succeeds. We hope Seaboard Triumph succeeds. We hope everything we've put together, Cone Park, will succeed. But as the challenges arise, I want to assure each and every one of you, we will deal with those challenges. We won't run from them. So thank you. Thank you. I want to thank the city attorney, by the way, for her leadership and legal counsel. Being a lawyer, sometimes it's hard to be counseled by another lawyer, but I'm getting better. And I want to thank our city manager, Bob Padmore, for his leadership. He's done a great job. He does a lot of things behind the scenes, and he lets the council have the council meeting. And Bob, I appreciate all of your support and everything you've done the past 4 years. And like Pete, I'm excited about the next 4 years as well. Thank you all.
Well, it's a new year, 2018, and I tell you, I am looking forward to at least the next 2 years with our council. I can tell you that it's not about me. It's about we. We work together, and we respect each other, and that's the big thing to me, because we all have to work it together. So, and we do disagree on some things, but you know what? We can agree to disagree, and we're still friends at the end of the day, and that's what our whole country should be about. We ought to be working together instead of trying to pull each other apart. I tell you, you know, I've been on council for 6 years, and every day you learn something new, and you count on your council to help you. I have questions all the time. And we all have our own little expertise that we can use. You know, we got Dan, the mayor, we got Alex, he's into college, and we got Mr. Experience here, the mayor. And I mean, that's a huge thing for me, because Bob, the mayor, has been around forever. I don't want to say that without.
Not quite as long as Pete, let's clarify
Well,
that.
that's no, well, that's
Not
no
quite as long as
disrespect.
Pete.
And yes, Pete's been around for a while too, and I've known Pete through the police department, and don't take that wrong. But, you know, he's done a wonderful job too. So, you know, we all have connections here in this community, and that is huge, because people can come to us. They can trust us. And the bottom line is our citizens out there know who they can count on. They can count on us. We can't make everybody happy all the time, and I want to stress that, because I know that you know, we all hear it. We all get it from one source or another. You know, somebody's not happy with something, but you know what? You got haters out there that don't like anything either. And to me, we're here to take care of our people, our taxpayers, because we are a taxpayer. And we want to make this city the best that we can be, and we're moving ahead. And that's, to me, I mean, we're going full force, and we have the council up here to do it, and we have the knowledge to do it, and we have the want to do it. So with that said, I'm looking forward to at least the next 2 years, until Bob and I. We come up for re-election again. We'll see what happens. We don't know, but in that 2 years, I'm going to put everything I have into this, and I know that my boys will do the same thing. So that's where I'm going to leave it. There.
Well, I would be remiss if I remember 4 years ago, the excitement that Mr. Moore had, and I'm sure all of you did too. He already had his campaign slogan for 4 years later. Repeat and 4 more. He could get by with 4 more, but Pete will be 3 Pete next time.
Yeah, no.
Runs. I'm sure Dan's already got the signs being made, so. It is true that we disagree. Council has a right to be wrong on occasion, and we'll just we move forward is how we do business here. But, you know, I've had the luxury of serving with, I've lost track of how many council members, a lot over the years. And the one thing that I've enjoyed most about government in Sioux City is that you never question the integrity of the person when they vote. I don't have to agree with them, but I don't want to question integrity, and I've never had that problem. So, and this group has a high standard of that, and I think the citizens are served well because of that. So I'm looking forward to the next 2 years. I do agree we're trying to do things to make this a better community, and hopefully we're succeeding in the eyes of the citizens, because that's all that really matters. That's what's important to me, is that the citizens feel like they're being represented. So looking forward to it. I don't want to take anything away from your luster today, but today's a special day for me. January 2nd, 1990 was the first day I was ever elected mayor. That's not why it was important, though. I want to wish my daughter a happy 28th birthday, because when we left the chamber that day, we rushed to the hospital, and an hour later, we had our last child. So happy birthday to Katie Scott. Right. So with that, I'll move we adjourn.
Second.
Capron.
Aye.
Greckin.
Aye.
Moore.
Aye.
Doesn't want to go
Gets
yet.
He doesn't want it to end.
I don't want to end.
Aye.
Waters.
Aye.
Thank you.